What's up? Sean Don, technical analysis number 2 of this Sunday morning. Here we have Thomas Franks, Farmingdale State. Did not throw in high school at all, but now he's throwing weight and hammer, and looks pretty good. Let's just get right into it. With that cheeky side view. Alright, Thomas winding the weight, 3 turn. Is it toe or heel? Toe and 2 heels. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Okay, let's break it down. So, as I've said before, the wind is usually not the best thing to do, but Thomas, I think you do a good job. Posture is good. As you come through, posture stays solid. Ball is kind of flat. Ball doesn't crash down on you too hard. You sacrifice posture just a little bit. As the ball drops down here, that's better than most people. But you can see your hips have the tendency to shift backwards away from the ball. And because that happens, your shoulders are then forwards. Not optimal posture. So I'd say try to keep your hands up just a little bit more. Turn your shoulders back, turn your head back to look back more towards like what would be this pole. And then wait for the ball to pass. Use this right side. As you can see, you're already creating tension through this left side. And because the ball drops, posture breaks. It all kind of happens at once. Ball drops, posture breaks, left side creates tension. And then as you come through, you do a good job of waiting for the ball. Your head was a little bit ahead of the ball, but now it's catching up. And you can see it looks like you're looking at the ball, so that's good. Good connection. And let's check out that right leg. Yeah, right leg turns a little bit late. As the ball comes through about here, you should be thinking about turning the right leg as the ball comes through here, or just through 270. The ball, your right foot needs to start turning. Right now, there's no right leg turning at all until ball gets to 0. Left side has created tension. Left hip is a little bit open. Right foot is a little bit behind the ball as you come through. And there's a little lift here. You see these frames where you rise up? It's no good. Don't rise up. Don't lift your hands. Don't lift your shoulders. Don't let your shoulders pull away. Don't rise up on that left side. Just cast the ball in flat around. Stay one level. Keep your hips underneath you. Don't come up with the ball. As the ball rises, you should drop, and as the ball drops, you should rise, more or less. You always want to be in the opposite direction of the ball. So as you come through 0 or 90, as you can see, so this is that left side opening up early that I'm talking about. That right side so far behind. But I mean, like, you do a decent job of catching. So yeah, so like I said, you just rise up here, and then you drop there. So I'm sure, like, it looks like you're strong enough to handle it, but it doesn't mean that it's okay. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you're strong enough to compensate for it, but yeah, if you fix it, this rise and single support, it'll be much more efficient and much easier on this catch. It'll be much easier to get to work. So as you come through, you land. It's hard to tell how posture looks right here. It looks like your shoulders could be a little bit forwards, but I'm sure at this point you feel the ball crashing down on you, and it takes a lot of strength to work out of it. But then you do a very good job of shifting backwards here. This is what a lot of people miss in the hammer and weight throw, is this pendulum motion. You go backwards against the ball, and that's very good. This is what the side view is good for, seeing that pendulum, seeing your posture, seeing what is going on when the ball is coming through 0. But yes, you come down and you do a good job of shifting backwards onto that heel, but then this right side, so like I said, right from the start off the entry, your posture broke, you created tension with the left side, the ball drops. So here it's going to be more of the same thing. Ball drops, right side's not turning much at all, left side's creating tension, left side gets ahead of the ball, left foot comes way open, and this is what happens in the later turns too, from what I saw. And This right leg doesn't do much. It's just playing catch up. It's all left side here. Left toe is ahead of the ball. At this point, your right side is connected with the ball, but your left side is not. And once again, you kind of rise up. Same thing. Not as bad. You're already kind of at that level. You're already kind of up here, so there's not too much rising going on. But yeah, this left side needs to hold, and this right side needs to do much more work in this, in each turn, really, especially in the entry. The more you do it in the entry, the easier it'll be in the later turns. You come down, you land with posture. Looks decent. Comes down. Same thing, I'm sure. Left side's going to go. Yep. You can even see the tightness. It looks like your left shoulder is kind of up towards your ear. This left leg is probably a little straighter than it was in the previous turn. Still, once again, opening ahead of the ball. Alright, this left foot needs to stay with the ball. Stay in line. This right side needs to do more work. As you can see, right foot turns a little better, but it's still mostly left side creating tension. Right side's just hanging on barely. High point is okay. You land and catch, and this looks relatively late. It's hard to tell from this angle, but it looks like you catch after 270. But once again, like I said, your pendulum motion, your backwards motion through the throw is pretty good. It's just if you got that right side working and that hold, if you could hold that left side better, you'd throw so much farther. I think you said your PR was 14, 15 meters. I think you got 16 meters in the tank, that's for sure. Just looking at technique. And as you come through, nice and long on the finish. Left side pulls away, but it's okay. Forward, you see how you fall forward? That means good direction through the throw. My best throws, I feel like I finish just like this too. Left side kind of pulls off a little bit, and you come forward. You feel your energy going forwards just a little bit. So, yeah, Thomas. Like I said, right off the wind, the big thing is keep the ball up and use your right side way more. Hold that left side, wait for the ball to pass. Turn your head back a little bit more. And then otherwise, yeah, it's what, like I said, whatever is going wrong in the entry is going to go wrong later in the turns, and that's exactly what it is. His ball drops, left side creates tension, right side doesn't turn. That's your big problems. Get that right foot turning, hold that left side, and keep the ball a little bit flatter through this first turn, and then don't rise in the single support. This is another problem that I have, is right through here you rise up. Don't do that. And as you come down, you do a much better job of staying one level, but that left side just goes so early ahead of the ball. Got to use that right side way more and hold that left side. I think I've said that about 100 times in this video, but yeah, so that pretty much covers it. I think, yeah, definitely just a flatter wind and first turn would help you out tremendously. Much more efficient throw. As you can see, ball's kind of steep here, and that makes things hard because it's so heavy, and like I said, it comes crashing down on you. So, alright, let me know if you have any questions, Thomas. If you guys want a technical analysis of your own, visit SeanDonnelly.biz. Go to the services page. In-depth technical analysis is only $15. You start making those technical gains now that indoor season is here. Just like Thomas throwing the weight. Boom. Solid finish though, Thomas. Solid finish. Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching. Sean Don. Peace and out.